Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to talk about Star Citizen Alpha 3.7. and yes guys, it is time to start talking about Star Citizen Alpha 3.7 because we can reasonably expect that the PTU will be available to the evocati in about a month. So that's why, you know, it's been, they still have a month left until probably it's going to be in the hands of the evocatis. So it is going to be in 1 month leaks season again, and you can expect the Eradicator to give you all those juicy leaks about 3.7. But yet, you know, I want to get the hype going, I want to get the hype train started, so that's why we have this video today, and that's why we're going to talk about this patch, Star Citizen Alpha 3.7, and especially what I believe is the most exciting about this patch. And I'm going to start right here with the Bounty Hunter armor, and I am really sorry guys, I realized that I had forgotten to talk about the Bounty Hunter armor in the latest episode of Inside Star Citizen. When I did that review, I completely forgot about it, but these armors look absolutely badass, so go check out that Inside Star Citizen episode if you want to see what we're talking about. And especially as you know, as the Eradicator, the one and only Eradicator, I definitely need some of these beautiful bounty hunter armor that are going to match my playstyle, because that's what I like to do in game. I like to trade, of course, but I like to kill people, and I like to kill criminal. Especially, I like to eradicate all of you guys who are outside of the law, and I definitely need an outfit that matches my hobby, I would say. All right, now the next thing that I am excited about is, of course, the Race Up Space Station interior variants, and that's because they want to match the inside with the outside. If you go to these rest stops now, you are going to see, of course, that if you haven't done so far, you're going to see that they are absolutely gigantic, but yet the interior is still the same as the crappy little old space station that we had before. And obviously this is a problem because it doesn't look really realistic. They look so impressive from the outside, but when you are inside, it's a little lackluster, I would say. So they are going to fix that in 3.7. Don't expect the style of the rest stops to change so much. We're still going to have these warm color, neon and flashy lights inside. I think that's a given. I think that the style for these rest stops is quite already iconic in the verse, but we're definitely going to have more rooms, better hangars, for example. We're definitely going to have hubs. This is something that I've heard multiple times, and I think that this would be very practical and useful, especially if you are traders and you don't want to go to Area 18 to Logal, you don't want to go to Port Olisar. So giving these rest stops the ability to for players to respawn their in-hubs is definitely going to be a major improvement. Next, we are also going to talk about a little bit NPCs, and here I think that we should hold our horses. I don't think that we should be too excited about NPCs, because having new functionalities for NPCs is nice. Developing these functionalities is great, but the problem is that right now they remain dormant because we don't have server-side object container streaming, and as long as we don't have server-side object container streamings, it is going to be very difficult for the servers to handle these NPCs correctly, to handle these animations correctly, to handle substantion, and also all of these routines correctly. And that's why I believe that although these NPCs will have improvements, it is not going to impact our gameplay maybe at all, I should say. Same for the bartender. The bartender is going to improve. It's going to have better looks, but it is not going to do anything, simply because right now the servers can't handle that at all. Gameplay, let's talk a little bit about refueling. And you know, maybe I haven't made it official, but I am a member of Ultima Energies, so I think that this is going to make all of my friends from Ultima Energy very excited. We are going to have fuel scooping. Now, how is this going to work? If you look at the roadmap, we have this picture on Lyria, but I don't think that we're going to extract hydrogen from Lyria. Probably this is going to happen around gas giants. Are we going to is Crusader going to have finally a use in the verse? I don't know. Are we going to have to go closer to suns, maybe to stars? This is what we have to do when we play Elite Dangerous. If you want to use the fuel scope in Elite Dangerous, you have to go around a star and turn on the scoop, and that is when you you refill your tank of hydrogen. That's what keeps you going, guys. I am wondering if they are going to take that mechanism from Elite Dangerous and put it into Star Citizen. I don't think that this would be a bad idea, and this would give us a purpose to visit some specific type of stars. I probably believe that the star in the Crusader system, not the Crusader but the Hurston system, is suitable for fuel scoping, but not every star is going to be able to do that. For example, white dwarfs are definitely not scoopable. If you go around a black hole, that may not work either. Same for a brown dwarf, for example. And the next thing that I believe we should be excited about, I am definitely excited about these, are PvP bounties. You see a griefer, for example, put a bounty on their head. There is an imposter that that tries to sabotage your work in the verse, put a PvP bounty, millions of alpha USC. And I think that that would be very interesting in the verse. Tell me what you guys think about PvP bounties, but personally this is definitely something that I am going to use repeatedly over and over again. Next thing that I'm quite excited about are bounty mission NPC improvements. I have tested that once. This only happened to me once, but one day I did a PvP mission and I didn't have to actually destroy a ship. The NPC was on foot inside security post Carré, and I think that this was an amazing experience to finally use my FPS skills to gain money up. That was a bit different, because usually when I do that, I go to SPK, kill all the NPCs, but this one was a specific NPC that came for this bounty hunting mission, and I really hope that we're gonna have more like these. Next, we are going to talk about ships a little bit, and here I am not really excited about anything. I couldn't care less about the Vanguard variants. Sorry if you are an owner of some of these variants, that's cool, but these are not really my cup of tea. I do like the original Vanguard, though, the normal one, I would say. The Cutlass Red, well, that's nice, but this is like the ambulance, the space ambulance, but without healing mechanics. It is not going to be very useful. We have the Banu Defender also in 3.7. Guys, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm afraid that we're not going to see it, at least for the release of 3.7. A bit similar to what we're experiencing with the 890 jump right now. Is the 890 jump coming up in the 3.6.x patch, or is it going to be delayed for 3.7? I don't know. This is perhaps a discussion for another time, but I think that the same will happen with the Banu Defender. I believe that maybe, best case scenario, we are going to have the Banu Defender for CitizenCon. Technically, that would still be a part of the 3.7 branch, but at the end of Q3, I think that no way. I mean, it's been stuck here at 21 tasks out of 50 for forever, and I'm afraid that it is not going to be making on time. Next, we have some really interesting little guns out there. I should say big guns. We have, of course, a missile launcher from Apocalypse Arms, which is pretty awesome. Missile launcher, man. You know what would be awesome? It would be awesome if we could actually launch missiles at people. I would totally love to use that in SPK. Please, CIG, make it happen, make it possible. Allow us to use these missile launches indoors at SPK against players or these NPC. It would be totally overkill. Can you imagine, like, there is a hack prevention mission, you prevent someone from hacking the terminal and you shoot the guy with a missile. I hope that there's not going to be like a locking system and you would have to lock the missile before launching it. I really hope that this is going to be something a bit similar to the old Battlefront games. I don't know if you guys played the original, say, Battlefront 2 from 2005, where people were launching missiles indoors at people, and you would see bodies flying everywhere. I hope that that's where we're gonna get here, but I don't get my hopes too high, unfortunately. I'm afraid that it's going to be a bit more realistic if this gets, feature locked with actual locking, missile locking. We also have a grenade launcher. This is probably expected to be able to be used indoors. I would totally use that against these NPCs or people. Right now, throwing grenades is not fantastic, and I do expect this to be a little bit more accurate, maybe with the grenade launcher. Also, the next thing that I'm quite excited about are some of these planetary ground fog tech and atmosphere tech improvements. If you guys remember the very first demo that showed us Delamar and especially Levski a while back, that was 2015, if I am correct, shown some really amazing fog and atmospherical effects, and this is the angle, especially for Delamar and Levski, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that they are going to implement in 3.7. They really want places to feel more creepy. They want objects or locations to appear out of nowhere, and that's what they're gonna have with this fog tech and these atmosphere tech. This is going to make things even more immersive than what they are already, and that's why I'm excited about that. And that's all for 3.7, guys. Is there anything else you are particularly excited about? Please tell me in the comment down below. What is the most exciting feature for you in Star Citizen Alpha 3.7? Please tell me everything. Also, this month I have a giveaway. I am giving away a Tumblr Ranger CV with lifetime insurance. All you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel and to leave a comment to any videos posted this month. Only visible comments will be counted, so please don't spam comments on these videos. Also, the winner will be announced early September. The winner is going to have 1 week to claim the prize, otherwise I would have to organize another giveaway, basically. Big thanks to everybody who supports me on the crowdfunding website Patreon. You guys are awesome. I couldn't make these giveaways without you guys, and I couldn't have made it with this new gameplay footage NPC without you guys. Your contribution have been very, very important. You guys give me the extra motivation to go the extra mile. Really, thank you so much. If you want to support the channel further through Patreon, please check the link in the description down below. Big thanks also to everybody who helped me getting this new PC. I also could not have done it without you. You guys have been awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. We'll talk about everything that goes wrong right now with Star Citizen Alpha 3.6.1. I am now signing out.